200,000 students who sat for the grade 6 KPSEA examination are yet to report for the junior secondary school education almost a month since the transition of the first cohort. This comes amidst concern that over 20% reported missing students are yet to transition to Form 1. Elimu Bora working group has continued to caution the government's intent in bridging the gap in order to restore public confidence, especially among a section of parents who are opting to have their children skip grade 7 to embark on the 844 system.
100% transition to junior secondary school has become an uphill task for the government and parents across the country. Over 200,000 students have not yet transitioned to junior high, with reasons ranging from inadequate facilitation needed for the proper transition to lack of confidence in the new curriculum.
There is still a huge gap in provision of the physical infrastructure in most public schools, including inadequate, insufficient or non-existent buildings and furniture, and this is compounded by their accessibility for learners and teachers with disability. Most primary schools do not have curriculums material for delivery of the junior secondary school, especially grade 7. Teaching and learning materials including teaching aids, textbooks, exercise books, blackboards, chalks, dusters, etc.
According to the TSC, the government recruited 30,000 teachers for JSS, a number that cannot equate to the public primary schools in the country. Head teachers to the various primary schools, however, had asked the TSC to increase the number, citing the high public school teacher-student ratio.
A majority of the schools have still not structured their management and administration to accord with domiciling of the junior secondary school in primary school.
What yardstick is the Presidential Working Party on Education Reform using to declare that the grade 7 learners have successfully transitioned? Because that is really a gaping concern.
The government must forthwith stop using children as pawn by putting them through a chaotic, ill-thought out and rushed to education system. It must be fixed, because without that, Kenyans will be in despair and will see and cannot watch the suffering of their children in these public institutions.
Most public primary schools remain ill-prepared for the demands of the digital learning program, with the government expected to account for the more than 200,000 students that are yet to report to the junior secondary schools.
26 days down the line, in grade 6, 100% transition to junior secondary school has continued to be marred by a myriad of challenges that have rendered learning in public primary schools paralyzed. Elimu Bora Working Group continues to urge the government to fast-track a course analysis that will go an extra mile to revive learning in institutions. Cecilia Lubanga, Look Up TV, Nairobi.